Hey, Pickers, Mighty Mike, Pickin' Weeds Vintage in the garden today. And we're finally gonna tackle this project I've been putting off for quite some time. It is December 14th and it's 51 degrees. I'm only out here in a sweatshirt and a hat. Honestly, I don't even need that. I'm already getting hot. But here's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna finish these areas over here and hopefully get over there to the strawberry bed and the raspberry bed. And then also, we want to show you how to harvest marigold seed. That way, you don't have to buy any for the next season. You already have the seed right there in your garden. Thanks a lot for coming along this edition of Pickin' Weeds Vintage in the garden. Okay, so we're out here in the garden. It was hot up on the deck and I put my hat back on now that I'm down here. Best thing to do, got the trash can here. And I'm just going to go ahead and start pulling some weeds out here. See that? Shake it off so you can get the dirt off. Right, Ollie? In the trash they go. Make sure you contact your local trash hauler because some of them needed to have them in a bag and others you might have to tie them in a tie. Ours is pretty relaxed where we can just take it in the can. So it's also nice to have a bucket too to put stuff in as well. I think what we'll do is we're going to put it on time warp because it might get a little boring just watching me pull weeds out of the raised beds. Okay, notice that I left the marigolds here in the bed. By the way, December 14th, we still have some marigolds blooming. So we're gonna leave those guys in there. But most of them are dead and now you can pull them out of the ground. Shake off that root system. And we're going to harvest these seed pods. You see them? That's where the flower was. And we're going to find marigold seed in there. Now, I have a bag from a couple years ago that I never planted. And truth be told, don't use a plastic bag. You want to get an envelope, like a paper envelope. Some people put them in a pill jar, but just make sure you store them in a cool, dry place. Excuse me, I'm just getting over a head cold that I've had for the last 7 days, and it moved into my chest. But I'm feeling better. That's why I wanted to come out here and kind of sweat it out a little bit. So yeah, put them in an envelope. And then we're going to harvest some right here on camera. Let me show you how you do it. So there's the old flower head. And look at all the seed that it gives. And the actual seed is this black piece here. So you can take this and do this all day long. Just crinkle it up and watch all the seeds come out. Got another one here. See all those seeds popping out of there? I mean, why go to the store if you don't have to? Harvest your own. It's so easy to do, and it's a lot of fun. You get some fresh air, the sun's out, it's a beautiful day for, you know, mid-December to have 51 degrees and there's no wind. This is a perfect day to do this project. So we definitely harvested some good seed today. We'll put that in an envelope. And we'll plant that next spring. Actually, it's late spring, early summer. Once the frost has passed, then you can plant marigolds. So we're winterizing the garden. We're pulling all the dead stuff out, getting it ready for the winter, which also gets it ready for the spring and the summer. So for next gardening season. And you can see that we cleared this bed out. We're harvesting the marigold seeds, which is great. Now some people, and I'm one of those, I don't completely clear out all the dead stuff. And the reason I don't do that is because the birds over the winter months, they need to eat. So look, for example, these echinacea, the cone flowers. See, these flowers are dead, but this could also act as bird seed for the birds in the wintertime. And plus, it gives your garden winter interest, something to stick out of the snow. So I don't pull everything out. Of course, we do feed the birds. Got to put some fresh seed in there, but look at all these seed pods. Those are all seeds that the birds can feed over the winter time. Some people like to cut them all back. Here's some sedum. Some people like to leave them all, or some people do like I do, where you just pull a bunch out an area and you clear it out. All right, 2 beds to go, Ollie. We got this one and that one, and then it looks like we're pretty much caught up. Whew. Then I got to do in here. Okay, so we had a really good day out here. It's been about 2 hours. This is day 7 of a head cold. It's moved to my chest, so it felt good to get out here and sweat a little bit. And just one of those, it's just hanging on. But yeah, we filled the trash can here full of weeds, so that was good. We got this bed finished over here, so we just have this final bed right here, but all the other beds look pretty good. We harvested some marigold seed, and Ollie was helping us too, right, Ollie? Hey, Ollie bird. So I'm Mighty Mike in the garden. Thanks a lot for joining us in this edition of Pickin' Weeds Vintage. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe. It's free on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Flickr. We also have an eBay store. Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy picking.